Hey guys, welcome back to BachMakers, your favorite show that recaps all things Bachelor Nation. Before we continue with this episode, we're going to ask you very nicely, Michael, please deliver the news.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And share.
In that order, or reverse the order. It doesn't matter to us. Just do those things. Helps us. Enjoy this episode. We'll see you in the episode. Just keep watching. All right. Bye.
I'm up.
He's stuck.
And hello, hi, how are you? Welcome back to BachMakers, presented by Good Time Media. I'm Wyatt. That's Lizi in the middle. There's Michael. We are the BachMakers. We're here. Episode 2 of Joey's season. Great episode. I think this season's off to a great start. 2 episodes in, so far so good. We will our team updates first, as we did last week. But first, something I realized we didn't do last week was we didn't officially name what the punishments are, just so people know what's at stake here. So as you can see behind me, that is the punishment from last season. I have to look at Michael all day, every day. It sucks that I work from home too, so I have to do this. So that's behind me. Michael won last season. Same thing applies.
Obviously.
You don't think it's a punishment?
No, I said obviously.
Yeah.
I won last. Yeah. But it's not a punishment. It's not a punishment.
It's more of a reward for you. You get to look at yourself more. Anyways,
I have a mirror right here, so it's fine.
Anyways, so that rule remains. Winner will get the poster on both of the losers' walls. Second place just has the poster, and then third place also, in addition to the poster, has to make a $100 donation to the charity of the first place is choice. So all comes down to that. That is what's at stake here. We'll do a little review of how the teams are doing. And Michael, after 2 weeks, you do have the lead. So would you like to take the floor here, give a little recap of your team's performance?
Yeah, let me pull up the sheets.
It's a tight race between you and me right now.
Yeah, it's really a 2-man race. No offense, Lizi. I guess 3-man. Me, Wyatt, and Daisy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like, we all know Daisy's going to win, so.
So we're going to do a little Bailey's Babes Week 2 recap. So, first, R.I.P. Marlena. She was just there. She was eye candy for the first week because she didn't get – I don't think she said a word. When she was talking by the fireplace with Maria, she was just like – she didn't say a word. I don't think she said a single word both days, both episodes, but it's whatever. Allison stuck in there. I said she was going to stay longer than her sister. I was right. Maria got a little smooch, got a little seduction act. I don't even know, but I'll take it. Leia, count it. And she can read, by the way. Count it. Kelsey T, a little smooch. And I didn't see that smooch coming at all. Left field, it was just like a boom. Little couch smooch, little smuggle. Jess with 2 smooches. I mean,
crazy.
Jess.
Crazy.
Jess gets what she wants. And then you know she also gets? That group date rose. Insane. Wild. She pulled that out of her ass for sure. And then Caitlin with a smooch. No, with a reads the date card and a rose. I wasn't expecting that, but the little combo before the rose ceremony was nice. And I was like, all right, like let's go, Caitlin. That needs to pick up a little bit more.
So you have 6 gals remaining by my calculation. Yep. Great performance. My team, the Wise Gals, another solid week. Okay, we're consistent. Okay, we're the role players that just put up a solid 10 and 5 off the bench no matter what. We may not put up 40, but we're going to be consistent across the board. 7 out of 8 are still alive after 2 weeks. I'll take it. R.I.P. Taylor. If you're still in Chicago, Michael's there too. I'm sure Michael can.
Don't care.
Michael's over Taylor. But yeah, Taylor, well, you'll be missed, but I still feel good about our squad moving forward. I'm repping my team captain. Autumn is coming. It's a Game of Thrones reference. You like it? I know you like that, Michael. Not available now, but if you want one, DM me. Again, the one thing with Michael? What?
I thought she just bought some. What do you mean it's not available?
Well, it's not available in store. I will be creating some by hand, but I'm not. It's not like a yeah.
Oh, did you draw that? You drew that,
I drew
right?
this on here.
Yeah, dude.
Thank
Damn.
you.
Yeah, and also thanks for picking me up in the Lamborghini the other day.
Of course, anytime.
Yeah.
Listen, my team. Let's be honest. We need to take a good hard look in the mirror. We got to start smooching. We need to smooch more. We've had 2 kisses in 2 weeks. That's not acceptable. It's not up to our standards. I hold my gals to a higher standard. We need to be smooching more. We just have to. We got to lean in. We got to make the moves. We got to smooch more. That's just plain and simple. That's the reason we're losing right now. We're putting up roses, no smooches. We have to be dual threat. So that's the biggest thing with my team. This week's MVP, I'm going to give it to Kelsey. Last round pick, 8th round pick, putting up 2.5 points. That's a solid off the bench effort. On-screen kiss, the only one of this week for me, and got a rose. Great work by Kelsey. That was a late round steal. Very proud of her effort. But we got to smooch. We straight up have to smooch. And I'm a little disappointed, but we'll be better next week. I believe in my squad. Lizi.
Tiny but Mighty is my team currently.
Team Daisy.
Team Daisy.
That's a good name.
What, Tiny but Mighty?
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Or Team Daisy, either or.
Listen, I think Team Daisy has a great ring to it. Haha, get it?
Nice.
Great ring
nice,
to
because you
it.
think she's getting the ring.
First one-on-one. 2 on-screen kisses. Like, come on, she's carrying the team.
You had 4 kisses this week. I've had 2 all season. Like, your team that's left,
like I said,
is putting up numbers.
Like I said, tiny
They're
but
smooching.
mighty.
Yeah.
They're persevering.
How do you feel about a certain team member of yours abandoning ship? Just saying Antonio Brown mid-game saying, peace, I'm out of here.
I mean, I kind of saw it coming.
It's bad for team morale, potentially.
She wasn't getting a rose either way.
Yeah. Like,
probably not, but not a good look.
I mean,
Antonio Brown wasn't getting the ball.
Good for her.
Didn't have to leave mid-game.
But at least she didn't like stay around and get embarrassed. Like, oh, I'm not getting a rose. You know what I mean? Like, I would do the same thing if I was in her shoes. Straight up.
I mean, she could have pulled an Evelyn night week 1, but she didn't.
She didn't.
We'll get to Evelyn. Borderline almost was my MVP this year. She put up a crazy effort. She's a TJ McConnell off the bat. I gotta stop with the sports references. I'm done.
Trying too hard too early.
Jumping over. That's the most athletic feat I've seen on this show, but we'll get to that.
But yeah, team MVP obviously Daisy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Daisy. Keep carrying my team.
Yeah, you got 3 left. Goodbye to Lauren. Sorry to do it to you.
But like I'm confident in the other 2.
Yeah, I worry, I do, Lizi. I worry that you might fall behind too far. That even Daisy, a generational talent. Michael and I were texting during the show. Generational talent. It's like my parents or my dad always talks about seeing MJ in his prime. This must have been what it feels like. Just watching a generational talent day in, day out put up crazy numbers. And that's what we're seeing with Daisy. I'm afraid it might be too little too late. But we'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Either way,
and
she's putting up a great performance, and I'm appreciative.
Yep. And then the final team we have to talk about, the undrafteds. 2 left at this point, Medina and Edwina. Nice. Rhymes. Total score of 11 points. I'm officially going to say it. Not worried. No longer worried.
I wasn't worried even before going into night 1, to be honest. I wasn't. I was a little worried with Erica for a second, but then I was like, then she got sent home today. I was really surprised.
Yeah.
I was very surprised Erica is gone, but
I'm so not worried. I will do the entire next season naked on this show if one of the undrafteds win. That's a fact. I promise you. If Edwina or Medina wins, naked. You're bare Wyatt the entire season. That's punishment.
I was
gonna
say, do we want that?
No, nobody wants that. That's how confident I am. It's punishment for everybody. We all deserve that if that happens because we're counting them out. But yeah, those are team updates. We'll see how week 3 goes. But Michael is at 33 points. Wise Gals at 31.5, and then Team Lizi in third place with 19. But going strong with Daisy. Let's go into that. Actually, one thing I want to say. Actually, never mind. We don't have to get there. Well, I'll wait till later. Lizi, it's great talking to you. If you have anything to add on, let us know. All right. Do you want to do go straight into Joey's Jawns of the week?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about. Oh, dude, I need to think. I just have a bunch of notes.
All right.
I didn't.
I can go first with Jawn of the week.
Jawn of the week.
There's a layup here, and I'll leave that one for you if you want to take the low hanging fruit. But I'm not taking that. Joey's Jawn of the week. I'm gonna go with someone who I think had a power move. One of the more ballsier plays I've seen in this show. I'm gonna go with Maria. I'm going with a Bailey's babe. She put up numbers this week. Powerful performance. She made her presence felt in this episode. Was she entangled in some drama? Yes. Could that come back to bite her? Most definitely. But the power move to be like, let me go change into something more comfortable, and then just bang, drop that bombshell.
Oh my god.
Whew.
Yeah. Listen, I can't breathe in this dress.
Okay.
So I'm going to just go quickly slip into something more comfortable.
Okay.
But I'll be right back.
Okay. A little bit of a change up.
Oof, I thought she was gonna kiss him first and then change and get another kiss and give me double points. I was about to be like, nah. I was like, she knows. Like she knows the point system.
Yeah.
Like,
we will be getting into potential snitching and wrong reasons next week. I'm not looking forward to that.
For sure.
But
those are some big biters.
Yeah, but for now, I will give my Jawn of the week to Maria. She put hell of a performance.
Yeah.
Hell of a performance. Gotta tip my cap.
I mean, I think Joey has said this like 4 times, or maybe even more. But whenever he talks about Maria, she's always just like, she keeps me on my feet, and like she's different, and like she keeps me on my feet. So like, she is different, and that's a good thing, I guess. So,
yeah, very good thing.
That's a shout out for the Bailey's babes. My Jawn of the week is not gonna be the low hanging fruit. I'm gonna leave the low hanging fruit there just because it's the Jawn of the season, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Rachel, a different member of Team Lizi. So shout out Team Lizi. But yeah, Rachel, she got I kind of feel bad for her. She didn't get the group date rose, but she got like
she had the first dance.
She got the first dance, but she didn't get the group date rose. She had that nice little thingamabob, the little speech, and stuff. That was very creative. You can tell she was nervous while she was saying it.
It was funny though. It was genuinely entertaining.
Yeah, she's definitely like very down to earth, person. So yeah, I mean, I think she had a great week. She had one line that kind of pissed me off. Let's see what I said. Oh yeah, she said Maria's doing something I wouldn't do. Rachel said that, and I was like,
"Oh, what about the team chemistry on Bailey's babes? Are you worried?"
I don't have Rachel.
Do you not have Rachel? Oh, Rachel's on Lizzie's team.
Team Lizi.
Yeah.
I know, but I was like, that was with the whole like changing outfits and stuff, and I was just like, all right, you didn't need to say that. But I also think that she could have just casually said that, and it got edited a certain way to make it seem like a little snap at her. But yeah, Rachel, Jawn of the week.
Great performance by Rachel too. She surprised me early on in the episode. All right, cringe of the week. Would you like to go first? Or want me to go first here? I have a unorthodox. Mine's not even a cringe of the week, but it's just something. Okay, so my cringe of the week isn't a cringe of the week at all. So there wasn't anything ultimately like mega cringy this week. But I do have a quote of the week. So I'm going to replace my cringe of the week with a quote of the week. And it comes from our fallen soldier, the older sister, Miss Lauren. As she was leaving, as she gives Joey a hug, she had one of the greatest one-liners I've ever seen in the show. And she said, "Maybe I'll see you at hometowns."
Maybe I'll see you at hometowns.
Yeah.
I still think it's out there for me, and I'm still gonna find love.
Which is hilarious because her little sister is there. which would be so funny. That was the funniest moment of the season so far. I laughed out loud. Self-awareness at an all-time high, so I can applaud her for that. That was a funny moment. So that's my quote of the week. I know it's not a cringe of the week, so I'm sorry for our fans who only listen for cringe of the week, but I'm going with the quote of the week. That was great. Well done. Well done.
Well, I'm also not going to do a cringe. I'm going to do well, it's a cringe, but like it made me cringe in like a
An all cringe.
I
Oh,
want to hug you.
it's not
It
a
was pretty
cringe at
much
all.
no, it's because you're cringe. Cringe is a movement.
Oh, just like the
cringe is a movement. So it's like a
okay, yeah.
so it's kind of like Daisy's whole speech about her conditions growing up and everything like that. But it was also a quote she said that I thought was very impactful that I wrote down. She says, "I'm still discovering a new sound every day," and I'm like,
I
"Oh,
love that.
that's so cute."
I love that.
So yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah, it was so cute. And I was just like, "Oh my god, she's precious. We need to protect her at all costs."
That's hella cute. Hella cute. I'll
Yeah,
put
hella
official
cute.
stamp. Hella cute. Well done, Daisy.
So cute. So
So
cute.
cute.
So cute.
All right, two things I want to get into before we do a full episode recap and get into the specifics. First thing, it kind of opened up with a shot of Joey and Jesse playing some tennis, hitting the ball around a little bit. I just want to put on the record, and I'm sure Joey's a great tennis player. I'm sure he's great. He's in shape, obviously, probably in better shape than me right now. Probably, maybe. There's no way to confirm that. But I would beat the shit out of him in tennis. I'm gonna say that right now. I don't know. I don't even know where he played, how long he played. I'm gonna say it. I think I could kick his ass. I really do, and I want to make this happen somehow, some way. I do have to play a tennis match this weekend, so if I report back on Monday and I'm singing a different tune, that's probably why, because I don't know how my body's gonna hold up after this much time off. But I'm gonna say confidently right now, I could beat Joey in tennis.
Okay. Can I ask producer Lizi to do some research into his accolades in tennis growing up while we are discussing the next couple things?
Yeah, Lizi, report
because
back.
I'd love because I don't know. I feel like
Let's compare resumes. Yeah.
I feel like he's good. I feel like he's good.
I mean, I played college tennis.
Yeah, and I know, but like
felt like a little bit of slap in the face there, Mike. But thought you'd have my back.
No,
but no, it's cool.
No. I'm just saying, like he's like.
Who would you bet on right now?
Right now, I would take Joey.
That's 100%. Rude. That's rude. It's very rude.
Right now, I mean, I don't know. You're coaching tennis, but are you?
I know. I understand the game.
You know?
I understand the game at a different level. I'm seeing it like Bill Belichick out here, just breaking it down to it.
Okay, I don't think Bill Belichick would be good at playing football right now.
It's not football. It's tennis.
I really don't. But you just compared. You just made it. You can't make that comparison.
All right. Man, I'm more like Mike Vrabel. We got to stop with the sports references. If someone wants the sports references, comment that.
Dude,
or else I feel like our audience
job right now.
Our audience is going to be like, what are you saying? So sorry about that.
Mike Vrabel doesn't even have a job right now.
Yeah, because he could play whatever. Other thing I need to bring up. We might have a fundamental issue on this show. Because as we started it, we're very open arms system with our friends, the program. We had a basically welcome everybody. As long as you interact with us in some way, you are a friend of the program. This is a good problem to have, but I think we may have gone too far and we have to draw a line because our friends of the program list is basically the entire show right now. We have Autumn, follows Wyatt, reposted a story. Krissa commented on a post. Taylor, messages exchanged. And she said, in her own words, she's an official friend of the program. Even though she's gone, RIP, she's still official friend of the program. Maria has a cool dad, friend of the program.
Yes. She's commented twice.
And also commented, but most importantly, has a cool dad. Kelsey A, friends on TikTok. Nat apologized to Lizi for being eliminated, which made me feel very sad. like shout out to Nat for that. Kelsey T may or may not have changed her Instagram bio because of us. That's shout out to Circles. Marlena liked the video. Lexi favorited a TikTok. Jess, this is where we draw the line. Jess has commented on a TikTok of us being mean to her, which I want to apologize for. But
I think that takes more, courage to do that. So I think that's even above a regular
I
comment.
agree. I want to welcome Jess into our family as well. And then Medina has also liked to post her too. So do we stick with the system of
And has a 6-pack.
and has a
Like,
6-pack?
and has an 8-pack. So that's even higher up.
So my question is, do we change our formula or do we just open arms everyone who wants to be a friend of the program? Should there be a barrier of entry?
No, it's like a minimum barrier of entry, but there's 2 different like memberships. So it's like
Okay.
when you go to a gym, you can get a platinum membership. You have access to all the gyms in the area, or you can have just the one gym access. Why? That's still kind of a sports reference.
Yeah, how about
That's
this? How about
still-
this? I got a non-sports reference. It's like getting the fast pass at Kings Island or a theme park. Like you can get
Yeah, so everybody's
everyone
in.
can get their ordinary pass. And just everyone can
Mhm.
buy that. But then sometimes we'll give out free fast passes where you can get to the front of the line.
And then you could also just have like a disease or a disability, and then those people get to cut even the fast pass people.
No, for sure. You lost me there. You lost me there a little bit, but I like where your head's at. We're trying to break our formula of getting away from sports references, but I like where your head's at. All right, we'll keep our friend of the program formula for now, and we appreciate everyone, especially our friends of the program on TikTok who aren't on the show. You guys are also friends of the program. Thank you. All right, let's get into before that, Lizzie, do you have any updates on Joey? She said 1 second. All right, we'll go through the wedding date and then we'll cut it back to Lizzie. All right, it started out with the group date, the wedding date, which always has some kind of emotional hit for somebody. I'll start with my girl, Evelyn. During the musical chairs, they do a little musical chairs. Who gets to sit next to Joey, which was so dumb when you think about it, because they just gotta sit next to Joey. Which, all right, whatever. But but Evelyn putting her body on the line.
Oh my God.
With a broad jump that should be studied. Like I want a scientific, like she leaped over that table so quick, just instinctual. It was beautiful. I love to see someone put their body on the line for love. So I'll clap it up for Evelyn. That was impressive. Good work. What were you gonna say?
Do one of those sports science things where
Sports reference.
they pause. They I know, but it's
I know.
sports
I almost
science.
said
Remember
that and I
TV
stopped
show
myself.
where they paused it and then did like the angles and then the velocity and stuff. But also, thing with the musical chairs, which really annoyed me, like at like a wedding table, all the chairs are on one
Mhm.
side. And the musical chairs, like it's either like a circle or like normally it's like a circle where the chairs are facing out and people are walking, like that. The fact that it's like no chairs this whole time and then they're doing this like rectangular kind of circle thing, it just made no sense.
Yeah,
at
logistically a
all.
terrible game of musical chairs, but I don't even remember who won it. Like who got to sit next to Joey.
Maria and someone else.
I'm gonna get
Rachel?
maybe.
Was it
I'm
Rachel?
gonna guess that's something small they do, like to keep the vibes high at every group date, like a small game like that they never
Yeah.
put in, but because of Evelyn's moment of jumping over, they had to keep it in because that's a moment you have to see on television. If that doesn't happen, I don't
Yeah.
think that makes the date. I think that we just cut to them sitting down.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess.
true, yeah.
Anything else from that date? Maria, I want to shout out Maria for having what's her older sister, Lauren.
Lauren.
For being a good girl during
Yeah.
that. She was great.
When Lauren was kind of like in the car ride, she was kind of like not making Maria feel bad, but it was like, oh, because you said that.
she's
And I'm like, and now Maria inherently would feel bad about it, but like, I mean, Maria doesn't know, so she's just saying like, oh, I want my dad to be at my wedding, and then that just sparks something, and like, how does Maria know that happened? So it's just a tough situation for everybody.
Yeah.
in that
And
situation.
Maria is a polarizing figure. Everywhere she goes, she's
Yeah.
a lightning rod. And I kind of love it because in this moment, I loved her. It was great. Girl's girl. Other moments, it feels like she's trying to rub rub people the wrong way almost. It's very interesting to see with Maria. She's just definitely a lightning rod. I hope she sticks around for a while. Um, Also, they got Michael Bolton, which is a big pull for the show. Like that's a big name. So
Yeah.
the budget for this show feels high. Um, and then one other moment I want to talk about, very small moment. I don't know if you caught it, but as they're cheersing, I think this was at the wedding or after party at the wedding, the like night portion of the date. Uh, Joey verbally clinked.
To the first group date, I'm really excited to further conversations tonight with each and every one of you. Cheers. Cheers. Clink. Cheers. Cheers. Clink.
When he was like they're clinking glasses, he said clink out loud. And it was kind of masked by the sound of the actual clinking of the glasses. And I'll put it in right now. He clinked. And it was very funny. It's very fast. I doubt anyone caught it, but I couldn't stop thinking about it because that's something I would do. Like you know how like you say the noise that you're expecting to hear is like clink. It was awesome. It was really funny. So I'll put that in there. Very funny moment. And then other than that, anything else from the wedding date that stands out to you?
No.
This episode of BachMakers is brought to you by Eco-Turnatives. Michael, we love on this show. That's rule number one. But what do we hate? What do we absolutely hate on this show? We hate plastics. We hate pollution. Hate it. Yeah, I despise it. Not a fan. That's why we partnered up with Eco-Turnatives. Eco-Turnatives is the world's most affordable eco store. It's basically Amazon, but it's the sustainable version of it. It's like Amazon, but sustainable. It's pretty easy. But what else do they have, Michael?
Well, they have actually low prices, really low prices, without actually having to sacrifice on the quality or the quantity of goods. And you can use Good Time 10 for 10% off your first order.
Yes, you can. That's promo code GoodTime10. The link will be in the description as well if you want to use our referral code. We appreciate it a lot. They're supporting us. They're helping us out. We want to help them out. And if you, the viewer, the BachMaker family, want to help us out, go make the world a better place for love to shine. Love can shine in an eco-friendly world. So go check that out. Promo code GoodTime10 for 10% off. And now back to the episode. All right. Want to hop into Daisy?
Yeah, I have some more comments about Lauren later,
Okay.
but we can get to that later.
What are your thoughts on Daisy's one-on-one?
So the first comment was, "Damn, she got the Kobe date."
Dude,
But then I was like, "That's too soon."
another sports reference too.
I know. I'm
Jesus.
sorry. That was when the wine started kicking in at first. I was
Okay.
like, "Oh, that was like halfway through the glass," and I was like, "All right." But no, I mean Daisy. What I think about this whole Daisy thing is obviously that date was perfect. It is kind of tough how literally every part of the date was just so loud. You know, first you're going to a helicopter where you have to even put on headphones just to even talk to the person because it's so freaking loud on a helicopter. Tough. And this is when he doesn't know about her condition. And then they go to a concert, like a festival, where it's a lot of other people, chaos. That's loud. And then, oh, little surprise, we're going to go on stage. So loud. Like, it's tough, but I guess, Jerry was like, I know you like music, so I wanted to bring you to this date. And he didn't know at the time, but it's a little unfortunate for her, but she, definitely did it well. I don't even know how to describe it, but she had a good attitude and stuff. But yeah, I mean, she has very calming presence, which I think he really likes.
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing is the people who know about her hearing issues before she told Joey are the producers who set up this date.
Yeah.
So, I mean, scumbags, just total scumbags for making that a part of the date. They're like, all right, let's try to
You're the band.
concoct the loudest possible, noisiest possible environment for Daisy for this first one-on-one. Because why? Because we're evil. We're bad
Yeah.
people. That was crazy to me. Like, how do you give her a helicopter in a concert? That's crazy. That's just, and like, I get it. You have a TV show to produce, but also like these are human beings. Grow up a little bit. Also, very small side note. I'm pretty sure there was a CGI helicopter shot. I'm not 100% sure, but there's one shot of the helicopter where it almost zoomed out from the window.
Oh my gosh, we're landing there.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
I thought it was CGI. Literally, I
mean,
don't know how they can afford that shot, but it looked CGI.
they did have a drone. They had a drone going around the helicopter. I'm assuming that's what it was.
That would be my assumption too. This one shot in particular, and I'm referencing very small clips, and I apologize for that. For those watching on YouTube, I will put it in there. So if you're just listening to audio, maybe go watch the YouTube for that. But there's one shot that looked very CGI, and I just couldn't stop thinking about it. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Yeah, Daisy. We'll say it again, generational talent. She's putting on a clinic at this point. We love Daisy. She's the sweetest. And I think she is way funnier than she's coming across right now. I can tell she's got the comedic chops. It's her ring to win at this point.
My thing is right now, is it too obvious? Because with what I've noticed in The Bachelor, Bachelorette, they always trying to throw you on a loop a little bit, and like everybody in the world is like, it's Daisy. It's got to be Daisy. It's Daisy. It's Daisy this, Daisy that. And they said that all last week, obviously all this week. And honestly, no matter if she's barely shown next week, I think everybody's still going to say it next week, right? Is it too obvious where they're just throwing us on a loop and then it's not actually her? Like, because now I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, it can't be her. And now I'm thinking it can't be her because it just feels like it has to be. So it can't, Why would they edit it this way? And like, I don't know.
But then it's one of those things where we're going to say it can't be her. It can't be her. And then it is her. And we're like, we're idiots. Duh. Of course it's her.
I know, but it's kind of like we win either way.
Yeah.
We knew it was her, but like, it can't, we have to say it can't be. It's like, when your team's winning, be like, oh, the game's not over. Oh my gosh. The sports.
We're addicted to sports references. This is bad. All right. I had a Daisy conspiracy theory that I was gonna bring up. I thought about last episode, and I had it in our notes for this episode. But then as this episode went by, I thought maybe this will fizzle out. This theory doesn't make sense, but I kind of want to bring it up now, and it's all based off the way Daisy was speaking in the first episode. She said a lot of, oh, like, I'm sure this is overwhelming for you. Like, I'm sure I'm here for you. I'm sure this is really cool experience for you.
Have fun and get to know you and see if we can like develop a relationship. And it's got to be a pretty like incredible feeling, like all these people like wanting to meet you and spend time with you. Like that's such a big compliment.
She never quite expressed interest in the fact that I'm very happy that this is you, like that you're the Bachelor. I have a rogue theory that this could never be proven wrong or right, that Daisy wanted somebody else as the Bachelor. And there's no way to prove this, so I'm either 100% wrong or 100% right. Just the way she was talking, I don't know who. I haven't quite pieced together who in my mind in this web of conspiracy theory. And again, I understand I can't win or lose with this theory because we'll never know. But I just had a theory that Daisy wasn't expecting it to be Joey, and I think she can come around and still like Joey and still end up with Joey. But I think right off the bat, night one, she was half in, half out with Joey. Just a thought.
I thought you were going to say that she was an ABC plant, but I know exactly who.
Who?
Gary, because he has the hearing aid.
Yeah. Yep.
She thought she was applying for Golden Bachelor, but she accidentally applied for the regular Bachelor, and now she is on the regular Bachelor.
Yep.
It has to be.
I think that's it. That's got to be it. But yeah, this is Daisy's season to win at this point. She has the season by the balls. It is taking control.
But also with the whole like week one, how she was like, "Oh, I'm so happy for you. You are so awesome." I think that's also a great strategy. I think that's just a great strategy.
The coach strategy. Be their coach and help them through it. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a great strategy night one. And just I think she's just a gentle, kind soul that should be protected at all costs.
I 100% agree. I also do think though, and I need to do some research on this. I don't think the coach ever wins. There's always a coach each season that helps them along the way. When they're struggling, they lean on them, but they almost create like a friendship outside, like that's not as romantic as other relationships where they're coaching them along this journey, but they're not the one at the end. But I think Daisy
I mean,
might have
if
broken through that today, so who knows?
yeah, I do. And if she didn't win, she would have a absolute layup on
Oh,
The Bachelorette.
easiest
A
decision
layup.
ABC would ever have to make if Daisy doesn't win this. So this is a win-win for America. Either
Yeah,
Daisy and Joey are going to end up together, hot
and be the
couple,
perfect couple.
hot couple,
Perfect couple.
or we
Yeah,
get Daisy as the Bachelorette.
yeah,
We are getting one of those two things. That's a fact.
yeah. I will.
Yeah.
I will 100% stand by that. That is gonna happen.
That's the
If
only.
that doesn't
yeah.
happen, then we'll cancel this podcast. That's
No,
how confident we are, right?
no.
Okay. No, let's make a bet to the viewers though.
Okay.
If that doesn't happen, we will do something for an episode. What will we do?
We will do a
We will shave our eyebrows. No, I'm just kidding.
24-hour stream.
We have to binge a whole season of The Bachelor,
Oh, like an
Without-
old season that we haven't watched.
like season 1.
Yes. Okay. That's what we'll do. If one of those
Have to
two
binge
things,
season 1 of The Bachelor.
all right, if one of those two things doesn't happen, we will binge season 1 of The Bachelor and do a full 2-hour,
Recap.
3-hour recap of the entire season,
Binge breakdown.
which we still
binge
might do in
breakdown.
between seasons. This wouldn't be a bad idea, but
Yeah, that would be
I
good.
kind of love that content idea. But anyways, we'll do that. I'm very confident one of those two things are going to happen. Daisy's going to be the Bachelorette, or she's going to end up with Joey. All right, so we'll move past Daisy, head into our other group date. This was Bachelor Boot Camp. Pretty, boo date.
If this replaces Bachelor Bowl, which I think will just be next week, I'm assuming.
I feel like Bachelor Bowl's like a week 4.
But it's normally, I thought it was normally the week before the Super Bowl, and next week's would be before the Super Bowl. Because they're not going to do it after the Super Bowl. You know, they're not going to do it after the Super Bowl.
They might.
Right.
I don't think they'll do 2 of those physical challenges
Back to back. Yeah, that's why. That's what I was like. If you're going to cancel the Bachelor Bowl for this, that is such an L. I'm sorry, that is that one was so stupid. And they were like, "Oh, no rules." Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that was weird.
Anybody could just. So like you couldn't get like out when they put paint on you.
Yeah,
like,
I thought there was
couldn't you just grab it and run. Like
there
what?
was a weird moment where I think Krissa grabbed it and then just got sprayed right away, and I was like, "Oh, she's out." I was like, "Wait, what? What was your moment?"
Yeah, there's
Are you talking about Edwina's
Yeah,
face plant?
no, but when Edwina was on defense, she was like defending it and stuff, and people would like get sprayed and then just like turn around and walk away. But I'm like, there's not like an out thing. You could still just get sprayed and like
Yeah.
grab it and go. So like, how did it not get more? Like, if that's all guys and there's no
Oh my
rules,
gosh,
that's pretty much like like it is.
that's a straight
That's like
brawl.
yeah, that's like tackling and
Yeah.
like I don't get how. I don't know. I just
Strange. Let's cut before we talk about or I guess let's wrap up that boot camp tape. Edwina got extra time, which is kind of weird that they didn't let the entire winning team get time.
yeah, that was stupid.
Strange
That was
decision on
stupid.
their part. But Edwina got extra time, which I enjoyed. I like her way more than I anticipated to after night 1. I enjoy her.
Yeah.
She's funny. A lot of personality there.
Yeah.
And then she got the group date rose, which good for the undrafteds. And again, apologies to Edwina for letting her go undrafted, but she sticks around. And before we get to the age shaming cocktail party stuff, let's cut to Lizi, because I think Lizi has some information on Joey's tennis background. All right, Lizi, what do we find out?
And to you in the studio.
I'm in the studio. Okay. So I found out that he played D2 tennis.
It's D2, D3, same thing.
That's
what I played D3.
Played D2.
What school?
Westchester University of Pennsylvania.
West.
So it's like 20. All right, I lied. 30 miles outside of Philly.
All right, but like, what position?
Oh wait,
did
no,
he play?
that was
Any
his
idea?
home team or his hometown. Sorry.
Point guard.
He played varsity tennis at the local high school in his hometown. which is like outside of
Dude,
Philly.
it's good.
He then played
And he didn't.
he then played D2 at Westchester University of Pennsylvania. From what I found in this Business Insider article,
He sucks.
no, he does not suck. It says we're not dogging on Joey, okay?
We're not talking. I'm not talking Joey.
We're
as a
not
person.
dogging on Joey, by the way.
I'm not talking on Joey as a person. I could kick his
Business
ass.
Insider. Business Insider says we're not.
No, that was me saying that. But I wouldn't.
Not
But I
to
wouldn't be
dog on
surprised
Joey.
if they did. It says his tennis stats are not visible from his college career, but he apparently received either a professional or an elite designation from the United States Professional Tennis Association.
I'm calling bullshit on
US
all of this.
According to a
USTA?
website.
According to a website, this
For
none
one
of
of
this. None of this
for
is
one
adding
of
up.
his former tennis jobs at an athletic club.
Nothing has come across my desk yet that can prove that I can't kick his ass in tennis.
I think
stand by
everything
this.
is proving that he could kick your ass in tennis.
D2, D3, same
No,
thing. Same thing. They just get more money than us.
It's not the same
That's it.
thing.
There's a lot of crappy D2 schools. There's a lot of crappy D3 schools. There's a lot of really good D2 scores. D2 schools. There's a lot of really good D3 schools. So it all depends on the university and on the
I feel
school.
like it also depends on age, so we need to keep that in mind. Like he's been playing longer.
He's older.
Okay.
Tennis is a young man's game.
He's still been playing
Tennis
older.
is a young man's game.
I think he's still in shape. I think.
Look at the Australian Open
look
right
at
now.
him.
All
Did you
young
see-
kids.
did you see him-
Sinner's
did you see him-
22. He just won it.
Do you see him flipping
Yeah,
tires,
did
bro?
you see him? Like,
he's fine.
That means
He's-
nothing. Okay, you know who else can flip
Can you
tires?
flip tires? Are you gonna go do it?
Doesn't matter. I'm not flipping tires when I'm playing tennis.
Okay.
I've looked like this my whole life and had a successful tennis career. You don't need to be jacked.
Listen,
I genuinely think I could be.
I don't think Joey's jacked. I wouldn't consider him jacked.
Okay, in good shape.
He's in good shape. I wouldn't consider him jacked.
Yeah, I don't. Every single tennis, fitness, strength and conditioning thing I've ever done, none of it has involved flipping tires. So that was all for show.
Oh yeah, I actually did write a note about that. My note said, "Hey Joey, go flip that tire and we'll play some super masculine music in the background." That's what I imagined. That's what I imagined the producer was saying at the start of that group date.
Also, those tires. I'm sorry, those girls were flipping the tires. Well, I bet they were not as heavy as we think they were.
Allison couldn't have flipped the tire. She couldn't. She actually had to have help flip the tire. So it has
Medina
to be
was just
something.
doing curls
was
with
just-
the tires.
This is nothing. I need to see her in the Bachelor Bowl so bad. She's gonna
I
dominate.
need Medina in the Bachelor.
Her versus Edwina.
Oh
her
my
versus
gosh,
Edwina,
dude, that's a CTE type collision right there.
That's some like LeBron Jordan type
Yeah.
stuff.
That's gonna be electric. All right. Well, thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Lizzie. Let us know if you find
I'll
anything
try.
else about
I'll
it.
try.
Thank you. All right.
What if somehow we found a connection that was like Joey beat this guy who lost to this?
There probably is.
There's some giant connection to you.
Like,
I'll bet
if I
it's
have
possible. You have to,
I might have an indirect win over Joey, and I'll do my research tonight to try to find
or an indirect loss.
or an
You
indirect
never know.
loss. So we'll find out.
You
The
should-
tennis world's small enough, there might be an indirect correlation there. I'll look into that. Bachelor Boot Camp, yeah, nothing else there. Then the big drama of the episode, which pretty stupid. All comes from Medina saying I'm 31 and I feel like my time is a little more limited than the other people, and which is like a valid thought to have. And she even said, which I kind of appreciate, she said I probably shouldn't have said that out loud, which is fine. I think she understands how it came across, how it could come across poorly, but I don't think it did.
Yeah.
And then
It didn't.
Maria wasn't even mad that she said it. She almost validated it, but she was mad that someone was talking about it like she was mad, which that someone was Sydney. And then it was just a weird, everyone kept saying, I'm not mad. I'm not mad,
But-
but they were all
but
kind of a little
boy,
pressed.
Yeah. See, I saw it coming that Maria was gonna get involved in some drama because she's very. I mean, out of all the chicks, she's definitely probably the most outspoken person. Like she's the most talkative person, and like maybe doesn't have the you know cleanest filter, I guess, or doesn't have the biggest filter. So like I kind of saw it coming that Maria was gonna maybe say something, but I don't know. I think it got blown out of proportion. I think Medina and like and Maria pretty much did the girl equivalent of dapping up and just saying like,
Mhm.
yeah, we chilling. Like
Yeah.
so like it's all
Yeah,
good.
do
I
girls
doubt it's
dap
been
up? What's like the hey, we're good? Is it a hug?
I- yeah.
Should we? All right, we're bringing Lizi back in.
I
Our
know.
female correspondent.
I think they kiss each other.
That's-
on the lips. I
What's the
think girls-
female version of
I
dapping
don't
up?
think it's kissing each other on the lips, Michael.
Damn it!
Shit.
No.
I don't know if I'm the right girl to ask this, just because I do indeed dap people up.
Oh, really? That's sick.
I do sometimes. It depends. But usually like are you good? Like between girls is like a hug or
Should we all FaceTime a girl and then that we know and then just ask them what the female version of dapping up is?
we can. I
Is
don't
it
know.
I don't even care
I
that
was
much.
gonna say, I don't even know.
I was gonna FaceTime my mom, but
I
I don't even know if she knows the dapping
I'm gonna
up.
go through my. She's a teacher. She's definitely
I
asleep.
can call my one
Um,
friend.
Call your one friend.
Okay.
See what the female. I feel like it's got to be a hug.
Say you're on a the price. What's the one?
Price is Right?
Slumdog Millionaire.
Yes, I am on Slumdog Millionaire. The question is, what do girls do to dap up? A, hug. B, kiss on the lips. C, dap up. Or D, compliment each other's
All-
hair.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if she's awake. So I can see.
This is her moment. This is her moment.
Okay. If she wants to answer.
I hope she has a good answer.
Lindsay.
Hello.
What up, Lindsay?
Hey, okay, so you're on The Price is Right now?
Slumdog Millionaire.
No, you're not.
Slumdog
We need to know. You're actually live though. We need to know what the
Well, not live. But
girl
yeah.
equivalent, like the female equivalent of like dapping somebody up is.
What?
So you know how like guys like dap each other up? They're like, yeah, like we're good.
Yeah.
Like dap each other up.
Yeah.
Like what would you say the the female equivalent is?
I'd probably say like, oh, you're a good bestie. I don't know, like that.
Like would you hug?
Is there like a physical embrace?
Is it
Am
like
I
a
actually
physical
good with them?
embrace? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like a little like side hug. I don't know.
Like set the stage. Like
Like,
you're arguing
know,
a
put your
little
heads
bit.
together.
The vibes
Hold on,
are
hold
off.
on.
The
Wyatt,
vibes are
Wyatt,
off a
she
little
can't
bit.
hear you. Hold on. Okay, say it again.
All right. So here's the situation. The vibes are off at like a party. You're all hanging out, and then you guys see each other late in the night, and you just want to confirm, hey, we're good, right? And then after you have that conversation, you don't dap each other up. Is it just a hug, or what's the protocol there?
This is so specific.
This is very pertinent to the conversation.
I don't know. I feel like it'd probably be
Would be
like a little side hug with like
Okay.
like we're good bestie.
Like
All right, little like verbal affirmation as well as the side hug.
Yeah,
I can
think
take that.
two
I'll
are
take that
really
as a good
important to go
answer.
together.
wrong answer. Wrong.
Michael's not satisfied, but I like that
Okay,
answer. I'll
thank
take
you.
it. Thank you,
Thank
Lindsay.
you, Queen.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
All right, I'll take that. That's a long way to get to that answer that I think we probably already knew, but learn something new every day.
She did say side hug at first, which is interesting. That is very different than a regular hug. Very
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, right. That's a good point.
They are different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, it is.
I should give people like regular hugs, but like that's because I am such a small human that like side hugs
yeah,
are
like
awkward.
Gotcha. That makes sense. All right. Well, thanks, Lizzie. Thanks for
Oh, you're
clearing that
welcome.
one up for us. All right. Anything else from so the age shaming stuff? It seems like it's gonna carry into next episode more. It didn't really bubble over today at all or tonight. They
Yeah.
seem to clear it up. They dapped each other up with the clink of the glasses. The only other thing from this episode is our older sister, Lauren, deciding to leave the show very, very quickly. That decision it seemed very rushed. It was like I'm leaving. It's very like little kid, like I'm done with this. I want to go.
I think it's one of those things where I'll say it earlier. I said it earlier. I think she knew she wasn't getting a rose because honestly, all of her conversations with her, like like you said in your past in the last episode, like Joey wears his heart on his sleeve. Like you can tell his emotions, and you can tell whenever he was having a one-on-one with um freaking Lauren, lip filler Lauren. Like the vibes were just off, and like he didn't like her. You could tell right away. He just did not like her. He didn't kiss her at all. He didn't even like honestly even feel like he was thinking about kissing her. Like he could tell I could tell the vibes were off from the moment they started becoming a thing.
Yep.
But and that's the same thing with Evelyn too. Shout out Evelyn. She made that cool thing for him and stuff. But like, not gonna lie, like
I thought we were gonna get a kiss there, and we didn't.
if he didn't kiss her there,
It's
I'm sorry. I don't think she's getting one. I don't.
Probably
I really
not.
don't. Maybe a pity kiss. 'Cause
Now,
she
I
already
need
got
to
a pity
apologize
rose.
to Evelyn. I didn't think she was getting any more points for me. I thought she had done her job, but she said
She would have been if she didn't make that for
Yeah.
him. 100%.
she hadn't jumped over the entire table. Good for her. Do you want to do twofers real quick? Twofers, and then I have one more thing, and then we can wrap up.
Yep.
You want to go ahead?
I'll go two for.
Oh, by the way, for the
so-
people who are tuning in for the first time, twofers is a dumb name we have where we predict one person who's going home and one person is staying. The name itself doesn't really make any sense, but here we are.
It does though. Two for
Twofer.
one.
Twofer.
Because it's like
Two for
two
one.
for one. Two for.
All right.
I'm gonna say, I guess since we're already on the topic of Evelyn, Evelyn's gone. I'll take her as my. There's just no way she survived another week. There's no way. Like there's no way. And then I'll take a. I don't want to take too much of a layup, but I'll take somewhat of a layup, and say Rachel. She'll stay. Another.
I like that. I'm gonna say I'll stick with my team. I'm gonna say Jen's gonna stay. I like Jen's vibe. I think she was pretty low key this episode, but I think that's a good thing at this point. If you can be low key and then just show up on like one-on-one dates, you're in good shape. I think Jen's all right. I think going home. I think both sisters are gone by this time next week. I think Allison's gone. I think she's hanging by a thread. She was up.
She is.
Yeah.
She is. Hang on.
I think she's gone. Sorry. No hometowns. As fun as it would be, no hometown reunion. But it is what it is. So that's my twofer. Last thing I want to do before we wrap up here. I have an idea on. We're getting to the point where we're getting like people are getting into the season. So and then people once they get into the season are impatient and they Google and they say, I want to find out what happens, and they look up spoilers. So now we're in official avoid spoiler season. So I think I have a solution on how we can combat that. Because doing what we do, we read the comments, we want to engage with people, but then there's certain people who want to comment and say, like, I think this happens, or I found this, whatever. Reality Steve said, shut up. So my theory is we should have, and I'll clip this, I'll put it out on TikTok. I want all the BachMakers to comment on our videos very confidently. I heard this happens, and just make something up. So then if we have 20, 30, 40, 50, hundreds of comments saying Reality Steve says this or sources say this, and it's different things, we will have no idea what's actually true. So you can make up stuff. You can say, oh, I heard that Joey leaves and is in love with Jesse. Or you can comment, I heard Daisy wins. Stuff like that. Just comment something. If you don't have anything to say, just make up a rumor. Just make up stuff in our comments. So then us, the people who sift through those, we won't know what's true and what's not. And it makes it that much easier. But if there's no comments or there's comments that aren't related to that, and then one comment that says, oh, I think this happens, then it sticks out more. So I'm saying let's muddy the waters a little bit, camouflage it a little bit. What are your thoughts?
I like that. It's like we're the puppet master,
Yeah.
making up a bunch of rumors.
Yeah, we're
But yeah, even if you like don't know what to say and don't know what to make up, just make up names. Say your own
yeah.
name.
Just say, hey,
Say,
I win it.
hey, I think blah 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 wins, and literally just at your username.
Yeah. Or to be like,
Just like say, no, I actually win.
oh,
Or say like he goes home and professes his love to Charity again, and
yeah.
Charity leaves Dotton for
Just
him.
make up stuff, okay? Just muddy the waters a little bit so we can never see clearly until we get to the very end. Stay safe out there, Batchmaker Nation, who doesn't want to be spoiled. Just stay safe, and help us beat those rotten spoilers. And Reality
Beat the
Steve,
case.
if you're listening, go fuck yourself, dude. Like,
Hey, Steve, if you're listening,
literally. I mean, I have nothing more to say. I don't
to be
understand.
fair though, like he's got a following, so like, and like the people that he does do that for the people that want that.
Right, and there's a certain
some
people.
want it.
If you're those people,
So like, if you're those people, go on Reality Steve's TikTok and stay there.
yeah,
You can comment on there, and then you comment on ours. Hey, that guy in the black sweater is so cute. Or oh my god, where can I get an Autumn is Coming T-shirt?
Pause.
Where can I get that Bachelor promo that's in the back of Wyatt's shot?
Yeah, yeah, all those things.
Available soon.
Yeah, it's like that TikTok sound that was trending a while ago. It's like, next time, keep it to yourself. That one. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know exactly what
Yeah, it's like, great
up?
point, dude. Next time, keep it to yourself.
Is that from like is that from like Barney or something?
No,
Like,
it's
from like a
some
little
guy
French
was
girl?
like doing some satirical work, but basically, if you know spoilers, keep it to yourself. Don't ruin the fun for everybody else. Other than that, anything else you want to add, Michael?
I've gone about an hour without water, so
Go get some water, man.
I just want to shout out myself there.
Yeah,
so.
Props to you.
Wow, that sounded like really third world problems right there.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
For sure.
Everyone, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you guys. As always, we'll be here every Tuesday, recapping the season. If you watched this far and you're not subscribed, do that. It's easy, and hit the bell so you can know when these episodes go live. Like the video. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.